Simple Show explains WhistleFox. Mr. Steele owns a wholesale construction materials business. He has just received a message from his attorney, Ms. Black, at Hoiking. One of his sales staff has noticed some suspicious activity. But wait a minute, why has Mr. Steele received this message? When the EU Whistleblower Directive was adopted, Mr. Steele decided to outsource his company's whistleblower system to WhistleFox, a service provided by his law firm. This receives any tip-offs, which are reviewed, filtered, and legally classified using a legal tech tool designed by experienced attorneys before being forwarded to Mr. Steele. The report that is now in his inbox catches his attention. What has happened? Ms. Miller from sales has spotted that Mr. King from procurement has a new swimming pool in his garden. Ms. Miller believes that the change in Mr. King's lifestyle is rather excessive. She has also noticed that Mr. Stone, one of their suppliers, is awarded all the limestone orders. Is it possible that Mr. King is being bribed? Ms. Miller considers her options. She wants to report her suspicions, but also wants to remain anonymous. After all, she has to work with Mr. King. So she calls the WhistleFox hotline. Ms. Black takes the call and quickly reassures Ms. Miller that, as a whistleblower, she is protected. Ms. Black enters all the details into WhistleFox. WhistleFox processes the data and produces a report containing all the important information for Mr. Steele. Ms. Miller's name is not mentioned. WhistleFox is always up to date and aware of all the statutory requirements. Ms. Black can even use WhistleFox to handle tip-offs regarding human rights violations, according to Germany's new Supply Chain Due Diligence Act. Mr. Steele has long believed that his buyer's friendship with the supplier was rather too cordial. Mr. Steele immediately implements the follow-up actions recommended in the WhistleFox report. He examines the documentation relating to Mr. King's purchases. May he also view Mr. King's emails? He is unsure and seeks data protection advice from his attorney before doing so. Mr. King's emails ultimately reveal the decisive clue. Mr. King sent Mr. Stone a plan of his garden, including a sketch for the new pool. Mr. Steele is pleased. Thanks to WhistleFox, the case is concluded quickly and easily, and he can once again focus on the nicer aspects of his work. Are you also interested in using WhistleFox? Our attorneys at Hoiking Kuhn Luer Wojtek will be happy to help.